Siren, sea nymphs who lured sea mariners to destruction. A woman regarded as seductive and beautiful. Siren aptly describes the sexy silver screen star, Salma Hayek. She's beautiful, glamorous, and probably owes a lot of her determination and charisma to her upbringing, a time in her life where she got her own way and was spoilt rotten. Salma's curvaceous figure and stunning features have seen her top popularity polls. She was named one of FHM's sexiest stars, one of People magazine's most beautiful people, and one of Mr. Blackwell's most stylish. Salma has proven she is the entire package. While she's clearly got the body and the beauty, Salma knows that she wouldn't have gotten anywhere in Hollywood without her brawn and, more importantly, brains. Though widely considered a siren on the silver screen, when she first arrived in Los Angeles, Salma discovered that the only roles for Latin actresses were stereotypical characters in small parts. After expressing her frustration on a late-night Spanish talk show, Salma caught the eye of director Robert Rodriguez. He was instantly impressed not only by her beauty, but by her intelligence and allure. He sought her out to star opposite Antonio Banderas in Desperado.
What do I make you feel?
A few years after her big break, Salma put the idea of traditional beauty aside to play Frida Kahlo in a biopic about the Mexican painter.
Shall we?
Her performance earned Salma the title of the first Mexican to be nominated for a Best Actress Academy Award. It may come as no surprise that Salma has won a handful of awards. What many people don't know is that in 2004, she won a Daytime Emmy for her directorial debut, directing The Maldonado Miracle. That same year, Salma became one of the most photographed women in the United States. Determined to use her popularity for a good cause, Salma began to lend her support to various awareness campaigns. She has spoken in Washington about the importance of lending support to battered women and even met with Guatemala's president to call for more help in the fight against AIDS in Guatemala. Salma's passion and enthusiasm have proven to be infectious, and judging from the reactions from those around her, she is slowly making the world a better place. In 2006, she teamed up with Jane Fonda in an effort to make the Mexican government end violence against women. This siren also found time to raise money for victims of landmines and pledge her support to Amnesty International. Salma's universal appeal has helped her become the highest paid Latina actress in Hollywood, able to command contracts of up to $20 million US. Her hard-working nature and enviable composure have seen this actress receive rave reviews on screen and praise and admiration off. No matter what this mesmerising starlet is wearing, people and cameras find themselves drawn to her. Her petite frame, dark hair, mysterious eyes and famous figure made this Latin beauty one of the most important Mexican performers in Hollywood. Despite being repeatedly told that she doesn't have what it takes to ever become a leading lady, Salma pursued her dreams. She travelled to Los Angeles, promising to increase the opportunities for Latin actresses, and has well and truly delivered on her promise. While Salma has become something of a muse to director Robert Rodriguez, her role choices prove that she doesn't take herself too seriously. This strong-headed, determined, passionate sex symbol has turned Hollywood on its head. Thanks to her excited personality and unforgettable figure, Latin characters will never be the same again. Her exotic and alluring features owe a lot to her Mexican and Lebanese heritage. As for her advantageous reputation and role model personality, that's all Salma. Sexy, sultry and savvy, Siren Salma Hayek has the world at her feet. Angelina Jolie, the sexiest woman alive, is a siren worth a closer look. Her combination of beauty and charm has proven itself dangerously intoxicating. Her bee-stung lips and striking blue eyes helped Angelina transform herself from an awkward, rebellious starlet into a scene-stealing siren. Her red carpet appearances command the camera's attention, while her long legs and curvaceous figure ensure that she always looks elegant and alluring every time a light bulb flashes.
Thinking and speaking and mom first, and then they keep me balanced.
It's hard to believe that this classically dressed and well-presented actress used to hit the headlines for unusual and often bizarre reasons. Her unconventional relationship with fellow actor Billy Bob Thornton saw the tattooed actress and her sexual antics plastered across magazine covers. After a rushed wedding, the eccentric couple carried vials of each other's blood around their necks. The couple's constant declarations of love and erotic devotion to each other were nothing out of the ordinary for this femme fatale. Her first marriage saw Angelina wed donning black leather pants, while on her white t-shirt she scrawled, in her own blood of course, her husband-to-be's name. This unusual behaviour began when she was quite young. As a child, this screen siren didn't dream of the glitz and glamour of the Hollywood world. Instead, she wanted to become a funeral director. Her performance playing Lara Croft, a heroine who set about saving the world, made Angelina an overnight box office success. Little did she know that a few short years later, she would be doing her part to make the world a better place. After accepting a role in the drama Beyond Borders opposite heartthrob Clive Owen, Angelina, in preparation for her role, worked for the same United Nations organisation as her character in the film. This experience saw the sexy vamp follow her character's career path and become a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador. As an actress, Angelina can command a paycheck of up to $10 million a film. Humbled by her success, she donates up to a third of her earnings to her chosen charities. Before her split from Billy Bob, Angelina, eager to start a family, adopted her first child from Cambodia. It's really hard to fathom that just a few years earlier, not even an Oscar win could help Angelina escape defaming tabloid gossip. Instead of congratulating the actress when her Girl Interrupted performance earned her an Academy Award, newspaper headlines talked only of the inappropriate kiss she shared with her brother. They also jumped at the chance to express their disapproval after the actress not only admitted to a bisexual past, but that as a teenager she was a self-mutilator. Her checkered past has done little to deter cinema-goers from falling in love with her recklessness and appetite for life. In early 2005, she hit the headlines again. While filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith, this seductress found herself in the middle of a well-publicised Hollywood scandal. Angelina was accused of being the other woman when Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston divorced.
I love my wife, but there are times.
While denying that she was the reason behind their split, the intense media and public interest in their relationship propelled the film to be a huge box office success. As the truth emerged, Brad adopted her 2 children before the couple's own child, Shiloh, was born in 2006. In just a few short years, Angelina has transformed herself, emerging as a beautiful and seductive siren. Scandal or UN convention, fans love to see her face on the front of their magazines. Her wide eyes and alluring smile ensure Angelina shines both on screen and on the red carpet. That makes Angelina Jolie fame's sexiest siren. Cindy Crawford is one of the original supermodels. She epitomizes glamour, fame and beauty and is clearly more than just a pretty face. This unique beauty and her famous mole have graced more magazine covers than anyone else in the world. Her statuesque appearance helped make this siren the highest paid and most prominent supermodel in the 1990s. Cindy still sports a full-figured athletic look, reminiscent of her heyday, no doubt thanks to the endless hours that this self-confessed fitness addict has spent in the gym. Originally, it was her stunning good looks and her curvaceous physique which helped transform her from the girl next door into a photogenic catwalk goddess. With her striking beauty, Cindy conquered the catwalk and the photo spreads, becoming one of the most photographed and highest paid models in the world. As well as being considered one of the world's most beautiful women, this siren also has one of the most recognisable faces. Her most distinguishing feature is undoubtedly her famous mole, a mark she in her youth contemplated removing. Thankfully, she left the mole alone and now owes a great deal of her success to the facial blemish. The American glamour girl is always stylish, refusing to bow to trends. Instead, she makes the timeless classic look her own. And despite her fame and fortune, she clearly still has her feet firmly planted on the ground. The 90s cultural icon was billed as one of the top supermodels of her time and always walks the red carpet in high fashion statements, choosing form-fitting outfits that flatter her flawless body shape. As the spokesmodel for Revlon Cosmetics and a favourite of designers like Roberto Cavalli and Versace, this siren is known for her elegant simplicity. Cindy helped change the history of fashion forever in the 90s as public attention shifted from the designers and their clothes to the women who wore them. Along with Naomi Campbell, Claudia Schiffer and Linda Evangelista, Cindy became one of the first to enter the elite group of original supermodels. Her style has long been emulated by thousands of women all over the globe, elevating her to something of a fashion icon. Her image almost guarantees to make an ad campaign memorable. The glamour girl's name and face have been responsible for launching numerous brands, as well as repositioning such classic staples as Omega watches and Pepsi.
Wanted me there, and I said I would go if I could be there and back in 1 week.
Her role as a worldwide spokesperson for Omega began in 1995. Attracted by her fit physique, high-end image and universal appeal, Omega were eager to bring Cindy, a perfect face for any brand, into their campaign. The knockout star can add a touch of style to one of the world's most unglamorous sports. At Omega European Masters, a sport usually associated with overweight middle-aged businessmen, was transformed when this siren, a confirmed golf lover, stepped onto the green. Cindy's lucrative relationship with soft drink brand Pepsi, which continues to this day, began in 1993. Her history with them includes one of the most notable and award-winning advertisements of all time. Realising that the lifespan of a model is relatively short, Cindy has ventured into other fields. She even turned into a savvy businesswoman, establishing her own company, Crawdaddy Incorporated. This catwalk siren has proven that a model needs more than just a pretty face to make it in the harsh world of modelling. While brawn and personality help, Cindy Crawford owes a lot to her profitable mole. Elizabeth Taylor is a true classic silver screen siren. It's hard to find an actress who is more fitted for the title of movie star. Her velvet violet eyes, dark raven hair and voluptuous figure garnered Elizabeth worldwide attention. She became widely regarded as the most beautiful woman in film history, which also made her the most adored and, consequently, the most envied. Elizabeth's rare beauty was hard to deny, and she became one of the most photographed women of her time. Her iconic status reflected on the popular series of Andy Warhol prints. Let's go back to where it all started, where her doll-faced appearance and girlish enthusiasm in the film National Velvet turned Elizabeth into MGM's best young talent. From child star to leading lady, a constant stream of successful films saw Elizabeth skip the awkward transition that other child stars encountered. In 1954, she appeared in 4 films. At only 22 years of age, she was considered one of the world's most beautiful women. On screen, Elizabeth portrayed intense, emotionally volatile characters. Off-screen, however, her tempestuous personal life overshadowed any fictional drama she encountered on film. By the time Elephant Walk was released, Elizabeth had already walked down the aisle twice. Her private life, which had become a web of affairs and unsuccessful marriages, made Elizabeth a publicity magnet. Infamous for breaking up relationships, she lived a life full of more drama and excitement than any screenplay. Her femme fatale reputation during the filming of Cleopatra, which came about after she began her fiery, passionate relationship with Richard Burton, ending her marriage to Eddie Fisher, saw the production become the highest-grossing film of the 1960s. One of the few true legends of the silver screen, Elizabeth almost didn't make it through cinema's golden age. Whilst filming Cleopatra, she was struck down with a life-threatening bout of pneumonia. But in true Elizabeth Taylor style, she bounced back to win an Academy Award. Growing up in the public spotlight, she always appeared confident and elegant. Often reflecting the fashion movements of the time, Elizabeth herself became something of a trendsetter. She was even the first celebrity to lend her name to a line of perfumes. Her company, the House of Taylor, went on to become a multi-million-dollar fragrance empire. It seems that everyone wanted a piece of this siren's unique beauty. Her years in the spotlight saw Elizabeth become close friends with the likes of pop star Michael Jackson and singer Elton John, whom she counts amongst her closest friends. She celebrated a wedding at good friend Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch and a birthday at Disneyland. But Elizabeth hasn't forgotten those who are no longer with us. Upon the death of her friend Rock Hudson in 1985, with whom she starred with in Giant, she began her crusade on the behalf of AIDS sufferers. She helped establish the American Foundation for AIDS Research, created the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation, and has been recognised as a great humanitarian. She no longer considers herself an actress, but an AIDS awareness campaigner. Elizabeth is known to have owned some of the world's finest pieces of jewellery, but is also known to part with some of her favourite items to help raise money for her charities. Her public appearances are now few and far between, though when she does step out, she always appears feisty and in good spirits. Despite decades of health problems, the extravagant Oscar winner maintained her sense of humour, not to mention her love of life and go-for-broke attitude. Elizabeth Taylor, the quintessential siren. Men wanted her and women wanted to be her. The rest is film history. This siren hails from the world of Bollywood. She is enchanting, intriguing and endearing. She was Miss World in 1994 and is now called the Queen of Bollywood. She is Aishwarya Rai. Her beauty, charm and classic femininity, reminiscent of early Hollywood, have seen Aishwarya delight audiences in all corners of the globe. The first thing you notice about this mesmerising actress is her striking blue-green eyes, her warm, inviting smile and her curvaceous figure, all of which make her goddess-like features breathtaking. But don't let her seductive smile and batting eyelashes fool you. This temptress comes from a traditional Indian family with traditional values. That means no nudity on screen. Not only is Aishwarya the most popular actress in Bollywood, she is the highest paid. And since her film Devdas was screened at the Cannes Film Festival, she's been paving the way for other Bollywood stars to follow. She constantly receives award recognition for her performances and was named one of Time magazine's most influential people. She broke through barriers by becoming the first Bollywood actress to be on the jury at Cannes, appear in Rolling Stone magazine, and be interviewed on America's 60 Minutes and Oprah. All that happened in 2005 following her first English language film, the musical comedy Pride and Prejudice. This captivating screen siren can sing, dance and act. She can also speak multiple languages, including English, Hindu, Tamil and Urdu. Her first English-speaking role was in the well-received Bride and Prejudice, a play on the English saga Pride and Prejudice with a Bollywood twist. A perfect platform for Aishwarya's first English film. For the role, the slim-figured actress gained almost 10 kilograms, as she didn't want her character to come across as unrealistic. Her performance in the musical understandably saw Aishwarya's fan base grow. It seems that no one can resist her seductive charms.
My soul caressed by silken breeze, whisper secrets to listening trees, show me that.
Aishwarya's natural beauty radiates whether she's on the screen, on the red carpet or doing charity work. While other actresses know how to turn it on for the camera, when Aishwarya places herself in the public sphere, her internal beauty shines. With makeup or without, hair up or down, in a sari or in jeans, Aishwarya's natural beauty is undeniable. This darling of India first took Bollywood by storm, but as her popularity around the world increases, so too the world's interest in Bollywood films, which are now more popular than ever before. Her time in the media spotlight has not been without its share of unwanted attention. Aishwarya has in the past dated some of her male co-stars. Through this, she learnt to keep her private life private, leaving the audiences to guess whether their on-screen chemistry is real or not. She made headlines in 2006 with her film Provoked. Based on a true story, Provoked was about a woman jailed for killing her violent husband. This was a film close to Aishwarya, who shocked all of her fans when she admitted to being a victim of domestic violence herself.
Poke out those pretty eyes. I'll do that too.
Understandably, corporations want India's darling to endorse their products, and Aishwarya has had the rare honour of advertising for both Pepsi and Coca-Cola. One of Time magazine's most influential and one of People magazine's most beautiful, Aishwarya Rai is a true siren.